Wholeness, balanced vibrations. Well, wishes from the wishing well. This video is about, this video was titled Upside Down World. And the reason why I titled that is because everything that we've been programmed and trained to believe since birth is backwards. Asiri, wholeness. Yes, living in the upside down world. An upside down world where what is good for you is not so readily available, and what is harmful is easily and readily available. What do I mean by that? Alcohol is sold legally. It's okay to, as long as you're of the age limit, you can consume and buy alcohol. What is good about alcohol? I mean, okay, maybe you may feel loose. You take a shot and you feel get the edge off, they say, or something like that. Um, you know, but overall, what is the nutritional benefits of alcoholic consumption? What is the nutritional benefits of alcoholic consumption? Are there any? Yet it's easily sold to you. Another one, candy. Mm-hmm. They want to sell you candy. But what is the nutritional facts on candy? Are there any? Is there any nutritional value? Soda. All this stuff, And then the things that we need, the things that are good for us, they make it hard for you to get. So we're living in an upside down world where food and water has to be paid for. Wow. You have to pay for food and water. You have to pay to live. You have to pay to die. You have to pay to smile. You gotta pay to cry. You gotta be paid to told you are a joke. You gotta be paid to told you are awesome. You gotta be paid. You have to pay to do all this stuff. Why? Who told you that you're supposed to be living the life that you're living? Who told you that you're a janitor? Who told you that you are a mechanic? Coolly, all these kings and queens, and you have to pay to live. What a sick joke. Yeah, well, unless you break the illusion. So what if we all collectively came to Cooley G, good looking, I appreciate you sharing the video. So what if we all collectively came to an agreement on something, anything that would be harmonious and would stand for liberation? Okay? Alright, let's take a look at this. If we all did group meditation, right, at a particular time with a particular intent, You know how powerful that is for all of us to come together with the intent to be at peace with one another for 30 minutes, an hour. You know, let's say 100 people decide to meditate together for an hour. You know, in harmony. Man, just imagine 1,000 people, 10,000. Imagine the whole globe went into meditation together. Collectively, we decide to be whole. One breath. Together. Wow. 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 Why would you not? Why would we not want to live in harmony with ourselves? Why are we? Why are we not giving more? You know? Why do we feel as though there's a sense of lack? There's an abundance of everything that you can ever need. You have it in abundance. Watch this. Look at this. I got so much air, I couldn't even fill up my lungs with all the air that's in this room right now. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try to fill up my lungs with all the air that's here, of all the oxygen that's available for me right now. You know, it'd be better if I was outdoors with, you know, within nature in the trees. But within this room right now, all the oxygen that's available to me, I couldn't even fill all my lungs up with it with one breath even if I wanted to. Here, let's see. I live in overabundance. We live in overabundance. What? Just imagine the breath is the same as the currency. We have more than enough. Food grows naturally. Breath is given to you effortlessly. Water is falling from the sky as I speak. You know, so we give thanks. We give thanks because we don't need anything that man can give us, because God give us everything that we could ever need. It's already given to us. The illusion is that we need what man has told us we need, which is a career, a college education, and, you know, I gotta take a trip to the Bahamas every year, but I gotta, you know, work this 9 to 5 job, and gotta put overtime in this week, and, you know, I really want to spend more time with my children, but I gotta, you know, get these bills paid, and, you know, and then we lose focus of what we actually came to do while we're here. You know, which is to be ourselves, which is to live, just to be. Actually, we're just here to be, to learn, to grow and expand, to ascend. You know, I mean, everyone has their own soul journey, because everything is where it is now, and we all going to where we gotta go. Yet we all gonna get where we have to be, which is the source. It's just everyone's taking different routes, and people got different detours and stops to make on the way. So the whole thing, though, is that just think of the idea of us all coming together harmoniously, just to be. So if we all said, you know what, Saturday we're going to get together and 100 of us are going to go meditate in the park. That's it. We're just going to meditate in the park. We're going to sit down and silently and breathe and focus our thoughts on being collectively together here and now. That's it. And then imagine 1,000 of us do that. You know, 10,000 of us do that. You know, if we all just stepped away from what society has told us we have to be a part of, you know, because we're afraid that we won't be able to pay our bills or we'll get evicted. But what if we all together came together to be one? What do you think will happen? If the whole city that you live in, that you reside in, said we're going to have a meditation day, the whole city. Hmm. Yeah, the whole city decided we're going to meditate together. Cooley says, "Who'd be left to collect bills?" Exactly. For what? Why would you need to? Why are there any? Anyway, who is taxing? Why are we being taxed? Why are we taxing ourselves? Why are we allowing it? You know? We are the collective. We are everything. We are the societal structure. We must move accordingly. You know? We have to come together, man. Woman, beings. Yeah, we have to come together. Have to come together and leave the illusions behind. What what will happen? Someone please tell me. If the whole city that you lived in said, you know what, every day, every Saturday, we're all going to meditate. The whole city joined in for meditation. I want to know what will happen. And then we came to a point where it's like, all right, the whole nation is in meditation. Until we can actually get the whole planet to meditate at one time. Hmm. Hmm. Cooley, tell me. Cooley says they have the answer. What would happen if we all collectively went into meditation together, harmoniously? Hmm. There would be no suffering. There would be the wholeness. That peace that you speak of is really wholeness is what you want. The peace is a peace of separateness. There's no separateness. We are all one. Holy G says there be no murder. Yes, absolutely. Why don't we want better for ourselves? Why don't we all just leave our mundane lives and head to the tropics? What's stopping us? What's keeping you here? Some of us still got challenges we must face, and some of us are just meant to be here. Yet, no matter where you are, if we all came together to collectively breathe, just to all inhale at the same time. Why is that so? Why is that far fetched? I'm bugging. I done lost my noodle, huh? Because I want us to all come together and breathe together. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Always got my shirt off, hair looking about wild, right? Beard growing all crazy. This nigga talking about coming together and breathing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I wanna do that. I think that would be a great. I think that's an excellent idea. I think there's others who would like to do that as well. And I think we should. I think we should start. I think we should start group meditation, physically and virtually, collectively, and we just get as many people as we can to, step into their higher self. Yeah. Here you go again, talking that crazy shit on Facebook Live. Talking about leaving Babylon. Breathing. Nigga talking about breathing. Deep breaths ain't gonna pay my bills, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I got kids. The fuck, nigga? You wildin'. You talking about fucking don't go to work so I can go to a park and breathe with your motherfucking monkey ass? Shit, nigga got me fucked up. I'm gonna fucking go to work and fucking get this paycheck so I can pop me out and fucking chill at the club. Shit. I ain't fucking going with your monkey ass to no damn park and breathing for no amount of time. The fuck that's gonna do for me? But hey, I guess you gotta be crazy then, right? Because we live in an upside down world. We live in an upside down world. That what you're given freely is not good. Or what we are given freely is not good. We're giving ourselves vaccinations, alcohol, GMOs, flesh. Oh man, all types of stuff. And Botox injections, all types of things that we do to ourselves, and we're told it's okay. This makes you beautiful. This makes you loved. This makes you this, but really, we lose touch with who we really are because we keep covering up ourselves with malarkey. We cover up ourselves with makeup and designer clothes and fancy hairstyles. And I mean, if you got some locks and you want to, do your thing, do your thing. But I mean, like, we kind of like lose track of who we really are because we're so covered up. Someone said to me on one of my videos on YouTube, they said, "Are you naked?" And I'm like, I mean, what is naked? This is how I came into this planet. If you think of it like that, I came here like this. So I'm wearing my skin, I'm wearing my clothes, I'm wearing my God-given clothes. I mean, I'm not doing anything indecent. So that's the world we live in now, where we don't want to see people's skin. When that's the largest organ of our body, we feel like that we should cover that or keep that protected. When really we should have our skin exposed to the sun as much as possible. Oh, okay. That's because it goes back to the fact that we live in a simulated environment that keeps us vibrating at a low frequency and makes it harder for us to get the sun's direct rays. And they got chemtrails that's altering everything that we breathe in and the sun that we take in. Those are the two forms of our food: oxygen and sunlight, and both are being tainted. Even this artificial light right here is simulating what the sun is, yet it's artificial, so it's giving me artificial information. So I mean, I can do it with no light on, but you won't be able to see me, you'll just be able to hear me, which shouldn't be a problem yet. We live in a place where we need videos for validation. We need images for validation. We need a whole bunch of stuff. Yet the whole purpose is just to say that take a closer look at what we've been taught and what's going on with us and what we accept. Um, yeah, because there's a big difference between intelligence and wisdom, you know. So we have to tune in though. And honestly, the best way and the only way, well, not the only way, because you're gonna get to where you gotta go, no matter how, what, when, or why, rather. But one way is to get outside into nature. I'm telling you, if it's take your shoes off, go by water. If you go by the beach or go, in the forest or some type of woods, get outside, get away from the cement. Get away from the sound of traffic. Get away from the this noise mechanics, the drilling, and get away from that. Get away from that for a little bit. The sirens and all that, and go into nature. Listen to birds. Listen to the insects. Listen to the animals. Get into the water. Watch the birds. Do these things and allow your subconscious mind to fill up with what life really is. And you can tell the difference between what God made and what man made. You know, um, I was grounding, in a video prior, and I I didn't want to put my shoes back on, so I was walking on cement bare feet, and I can feel the difference, and I can immediately feel that the cement was no good for us at all. It doesn't. When I walk barefoot on the grass and the dirt, it absorbs me. I can push myself into it. If I fall onto it, it's a lot more merciful than cement. Unless I hit a rock or whatever the case may be. Yet when I was walking barefoot on the cement, I can feel my joints and bone. I felt like cartilage was wearing faster than it should be. And I was like, dang, I have to put on shoes to walk on the cement. And I'm like, dang, I don't even want to walk on the cement. I want to walk on the grass. I was always taught, don't walk on the grass because, dog doo-doo and just dirt. Don't walk in the grass. Some people just don't want you to walk in the grass. You don't want to mess up the grass. And they want to just show it off, whatever the case may be. But, I'm like, it's grass. Why shouldn't you walk in the grass? When I was walking in the grass barefoot, I didn't feel no problems. Immediately when I put my foot on the cement and I was walking, I was like, oh, ooh, wow, wait a minute. And I was like, now I get what the elders were saying about jogging on cement, how it's bad for your organs. I can now see how it's bad for your joints too. And it's like this is the upside we're living. And it's like, wow, we see this, we take knowledge of it, we take notice of it, and it's like, now what do we do? All right? Because we have to all do this. We all have to do this. And it's like, let's do it. Let's get back in tune with our natural ways of life, our natural ways of being, our natural ways of living and doing. You know, let's go there. Let's be outside. You know, and it's hard to really break away from the herd. We want to turn the whole herd around. We don't want to break away from the herd. Really, we just want the herd to collectively go in the proper direction. That's what we want. We don't want to be able to say. We don't want to say, I'm just gonna go this way and fuck if they get it or not. It's more like I'm gonna go this way. They didn't wake up yet, so I'm gonna do my best way to do it. And while I'm creating a life that I feel is best, and I'm living the best way I can, others will see that and they'll say, "Oh, okay, look at what Johnny did. I want to do that too." Hopefully, yet it. We make these paradoxes for ourselves. It's always make things fun and exciting. You know, we want to make things fun and exciting. So, man, no. It is a beautiful thing though when we can actually, come together harmoniously. You know, and I feel as though that a lot is changing, a lot is happening right now, and I'm embracing it, and I almost feel as though the same thing that I used to think and feel when I was younger is that something crazy was going to happen one day. Like something was going to, like monsters out the sky or dinosaurs on the earth again or something just like gigantic and just like something that was just like mind blowing where that the whole world had to focus on this and it was nothing else mattered but this thing. And I know what that thing is now. And that's the Christ consciousness that is here. And everyone is going to have to feast their eyes on what's happening as it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. Nothing else is going to matter. It's going to be like, this is it. This is what's going on. This is that thing that was supposed to. That's going to change everything. This is that thing that people been waiting for. But yet, don't wait. Don't wait for anything. Don't wait for anything. Just be now. Just do it now. You don't have to wait for anything. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to want. Just be now. Be yourself. Be love. Be God. Guru. Alright though? You feel me? We got this. I'm happy. I'm happy. This is a wonderful, wonderful, remarkable time to be alive. And it's truly great, you know. It really is, It really is. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I love myself. Yeah. And I can't wait to well, I can't wait. I'm patient actually. I'm very patient. That's my Capricorn sun. So let me not lie and say I can't wait. I'm patient. I'm happy in the now. I'm okay. I really am. We're okay. We're all okay. We're all good. You know. Yeah. Life is great though. Life gets better. It will only get better. Take it one day at a time, step by step. Yeah. So while we're in this upside down world, let's just realize that this world is upside down, and in order to change it, we just change it because we are the collective. We have you ever seen the movie Fight Club? And for anyone who's seen the movie Fight Club, you should be familiar. One should be familiar with um, the whole idea that we are your cooks. We are the people that deliver your mail. We are the firemen. We are the policemen. We are the flight attendants. We are the pilot. Are you getting it? Is this becoming clear yet? Nothing works without us. There may be a small percentage of people that enforce something, yet we are the ones that make it happen. Alright, here we go. Check this out. Check this out. Alright. Say the whole Apple team. Right? Alright. Everyone that works for Apple. Everyone that gets a check from Apple. They get some type of royalties. They got something to do with Apple. Everyone from Apple decided, I'm not going to work. I don't fuck with Apple no more. Everyone was like, nope, nah, I just don't like it. I disagree. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Not like this. Not like this. Right? And they all came together and said, instead of going to work, we're going to go meditate in the park. Yeah, that, or we're gonna hang out and talk amongst one another, right? And we're coming to the point where it's like, we don't need Apple, right? What we need Apple for? I mean, we may need that building from time to time because we do things in that building. Yet we are the ones who run Apple. We're the engineers. We're the techs. We are, the consumers. We are the producers. We are. So, if everyone who worked for Apple said, or everyone who had anything to do with Apple just stepped away from Apple, Apple would no longer exist. It would just simply vanish. If everyone who owned Apple product, everyone who worked for Apple, everyone who had anything to do with Apple was just like, not today. I don't today, not today. There would be no Apple. There would be no movement, no energy, no generating towards that idea, concept, or whatever. Apple will go right to the ether, and it would circulate and to become something else, or be used in a more beneficial way, or whatever. So the same thing happens with anything. Once we withdraw our energy from it, it can no longer exist. Once we withdraw our energy from it, it can no longer exist. Are you listening? Withdraw the energy from what's not benefiting you. That's a tough cookie for a lot of us, huh? Tough cookie. So who wants to give up alcohol? Shit. Niggas ain't trying to give up no Henny. Niggas don't want to give up no Henny. Oh my goodness, and they still make 40 O's. They still make 40 ounces. Hey, I mean, I know what it is. I understand. Because, I did 40. I did that. I did that. I used to be a private stock man. Yes. I loved it. That was my thing. But I came to a point where I knew I had to give it up. I had to let it go. It was not serving me. It was hurting me. And we all have to come to the same decisions as, let's let go of what no longer serves us. Right? So, just like if we all just separated from Apple, what if we did the same thing with, say, the next mission was the liquor store? And not to say I have anything to Apple, or, I'm just saying, for example, if all said, I'm going to step away from this, what would happen? So if we all said, no more liquor consumption. No. Everyone who consumes liquor or produces liquor or is a retailer for liquor, anybody who has anything to do with liquor, just like, not today. Not today. Wow. So the same thing goes for everything. The energy that you put into something gives it the life. It gives it the life. It gives it the life. So your fears start to bring to life these monsters. Right. You see what I'm saying now? We're creating things with our emotions, with our minds. We're manifesting all the time. So that's why it's important that we do what we know is best for us. That's why it's important that we do what we know is best for us. Because all is us. There's nothing outside of us. Us. is every living thing. We must live in harmony with ourselves. You know, love, 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 which comes from understanding. We have to understand who we are, love ourselves, and then we can teach that to others. Or not even teach it, we just be that, and others can see that, and others can do the same. So, when you live in an upside down world, though, what's good is bad and what's bad is good. Yeah. So, we got cigarettes. You feel me? Because they help to relieve the stress. You see what I'm saying? Because living in an upside down world, you get stressed. So, to alleviate stress, you smoke a cigarette. Makes sense, right? What are the health benefits of cigarettes? It relieves stress. Oh, okay. Cool. No doubt. Right. Why we think this okay? Why we think this okay? And why is McDonald's still in business if this video has went viral in regards to what molten hot copper does to a Big Mac? If you haven't seen that video, I advise you to watch that video. It's very short, maybe 3 minutes. Yet it gives you the perfect visual of what happens when you take molten hot copper and pour it over a McDonald's Big Mac burger. I'm not even going to tell you what happened. I want you to go watch it for yourself. And just knowing this is like, how were they still able to sell this legally? Man, listen. This is the upside down world we live in, where you have to pay for food, you have to pay for water, you have to pay to be buried, you have to pay to be birthed, you have to pay to be dumb, you have to pay to be smart, you have to pay to pay. Hey, I need to pay. Need to pay for my toupee. Oh man. But yeah, if we all get together and just breathe, I think that'll do us a lot of greatness. We'll all just go out into the rainforest, drinking some natural spring water, breathing in some fresh oxygen, getting that pure UVB, that direct sunlight, eating fruits. Oh man, I think it'd be great, One breath at a time now. One breath at a time. I'm sending love. I'm sending light. I'm sending wholeness. I'm sending balanced vibrations. Yes, to the I and I. One love. So, do right in this upside down world. Shine your light. Wake up. Wake up. Do what you know is true. Follow your heart. Yeah. Connect to the earth. Connect to the place from which your body is owned by. The earth owns your body. That's why gravity is its enforcer. Like, nigga, you ain't taking this body from me, nigga. This is my body. It's my body. You remember that. You may be spirit and you can go where you gonna go, but this body gonna stay here. You can't take this body with you. It's just a vehicle. It's just so you can get around on earth, man. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with I? Yeah, but that's what it is, though. It's love. It's all love. All right? So, until next time, wholeness.